Okay, welcome to Salisol. We are the Senior Care Alliance, and our mission is to educate seniors and their caregivers, and we represent about I don't know, about 40 agencies maybe now. We're really growing. We have home health, hospice, nursing homes, assisted living, skilled nursing homes, hospitals, rehab hospitals. And so the people that are walking around with me are our resource folks. So if you have any questions about anything regarding health care or facilities or support for seniors, please let one of us know and we'll be happy to answer that. But what I wanted to do today, and I think everybody has a handout, it's very basic. What I wanted to do today was talk to you about the difference between independent living and assisted living, because they're two very different things that I seem like I get a phone call about almost every day. So there's all kinds of levels of care for people who need assistance. There's care in the home, there's home health, there's independent living, there's assisted living, there's skilled nursing, there's nursing home, rehab. There's so many different things that we do, but the things that I'm going to be talking about today are the difference between independent and assisted living. And I gave you a little handout, and that's basically what I'm going to go over. So the main difference between assisted living and independent living is the type of services that you get in those communities. And it's one of the most important factors of deciding if you want to move into an independent living or assisted living. We are not a nursing home. Our independent living residents and a lot of assisted livings, they can come and go as they want. We have a resident on our independent living unit that still works. So most of them still drive, and so I try to make sure people understand that it's like a retirement community. In an assisted living, the resident is a little bit more medically based, although not like a nursing home. You have to be assessed to be in an assisted living, and the doctor has to have an order for you to go there. And there's different levels of care within assisted living. So it's mainly in assisted living, the staff will help you with your activities of daily living, dressing, that type of thing, and they can give you your medications, but they can't do more skilled things like if you had a peg tube or if you had more skilled need, then you would go to a skilled nursing facility or a nursing home. So that's kind of the difference between assisted living and nursing home and skilled nursing. And then in independent living, it's like being in a retirement community that you see on TV or whatever. And so we have 24-hour security, and we provide all of your meals, and we have special entertainment and activities and transportation, but we do not take care of your medical needs. If you need medical type of care, then you would reach out to a home health company or a home care company. So did I totally confuse everybody in the room? Does anybody have any questions about that? Look, you look like you might have a question.
On the assisted living, I take all your Social Security.
Assisted living does not take Social Security or Medicare. Now, in Arkansas, there's a Medicaid waiver, and in Oklahoma, I believe there's also a Medicaid waiver if you're able to get on the Medicaid waiver in your state. But assisted living is primarily, it's private pay, or if you have VA, aid and attendance, it covers a lot of it, or if you have a specific insurance policy that covers it. It's not a medical facility, so it's like if you want to, it's a retirement community. When you're tired of mowing your lawn and you're not able fix all your meals and that kind of thing. That's what we provide. That's a very good question. Any other questions? The difference between assisted living and independent living? No? No? I like those green sunglasses. Did you get those in your bag? Those are
He
really.
made me wear them.
He made you wear them?
No, he dared me.
He dared you to?
He said, wear them suckers.
Is that because you said you're a Crip?
He's a cripple.
Yeah, not the other one. To get a little crazy. Okay. Well, anyway, I want to give the opportunity for our other folks that are here in the room to introduce themselves and tell you what they do. Because if you're not interested in independent living or assisted living, you may be interested in hearing more about all of the experts in the room. So, Sarah, you want to start since you're standing up?
Hello, I'm Sarah with Home Instead, and we do in-home care. And so, unlike them, what we do is we take care of people in their homes. We can go to facilities also. If you decide to move in that transition, we can go with you. And so we can come to your home and help you with personal care if you need, or assistance with it, or we can just stand outside the bathroom while you take a shower just to make sure you're safe. We do cooking, cleaning, laundry, bed changes, can take you to doctor's appointments, to the grocery store, just wherever you need to go. And so if you would be interested in our services, just holler at me. My number is 479-651-3151. That's Home Instead.
And your information's in the back.
And my information's in the bag that you got today also.
Is that
The doctor has to prescribe that.
He does not with us. Nope.
is that,
So we take Medicaid, VA, and long-term care policies.
no, that's what I was
Oh,
trying
okay.
to find out.
Yeah. Any other questions? Yep. All I have to, we don't have to go through a doctor at all. All you have to do is holler at me and we'll get you put in, get you signed up. And we have people that even use this as needed. You don't have to have a consistent schedule where we're with you every week or all the time. You make the schedule. So
Medicare won't assist in that?
they won't, just because we're non-medical and they're a medical policy. Any other questions? No?
They're shy.
This is our first coffee talk, but I'm Megan with Complete OK Hospice, and this is Amy. She is our enrichment liaison, and what Amy does is she goes into the nursing homes and does activities and builds relationships with the staff and the residents there. I am the community liaison, and what we can provide is it's end-of-life care. So if you are tired of going to the doctor or you no longer want to seek treatment, then we help you towards the last stages of your life. We provide nurse visits, aid visits, we have chaplains, social workers, volunteers that can come out to your house. We help you with your end-of-life care. So we do pain management, we can do wound care. If you need placement in a nursing home, our social worker helps with that as well. And all of our services is covered by your Medicare or any other private insurance. Okay.
Y'all did a good job.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for
Y'all
us?
go in the Roman nursing home right now.
We do. You see us there. We see you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen you ladies there.
So if you have any questions, our information is also in the bag, and we're always available. If you know somebody that needs extra help, extra care, extra set of eyes, we can help with all of those things too.
Good.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They can't
Okay.
hear you.
I'm Elena. I'm with Mercy Rehab over in Fort Smith, Arkansas. We are an inpatient rehabilitation services. We do physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy services. So we can help those individuals that are at home and have been having those frequent falls, just generalized weakness. We can help bring them in and get them those services to get them back home with their home health companies or home alone. We also help those individuals that are in the hospital as well get their rehab and get back home safely. We take Medicare, primary insurances, Blue Cross Blue Shield, UHC. I'm trying to think anything else that we might help with.
Physical therapy?
Physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. You guys have any questions? My information is also in the bag. You can just call me. You don't even have to have your physician write a referral. You can give me a call and I can help you or your family member.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next. It's also my first time. I'm Heather with Heart of Hospice. My main office is out of Poto, but we work within a 60-mile radius. Much like Complete Hospice, we also work with individuals in their home setting as well as in nursing homes. So if you know individuals that are at home and they want to stay at home and it starts to come to that end of the time, we can work with those individuals for their purposes to help make sure that they're comfortable. We also have another office over in Fort Smith, so we're kind of all over around. We have a chaplain, we have a social worker, we have volunteers, we have an amazing nursing staff as well as caregivers. We're kind of an all-in-one, so if you need somebody to come in and help with a loved one, we do work with individuals with a 6-month prognosis. So it's not one of those that if they know that they're at the very end of their life, we can work with individuals earlier than that. They have that 6-month prognosis diagnosis. So my information is also in the green bags as well. So let us know if you need anything. You're welcome to just call me straight away if you need anything.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cassie Barnes, and I'm from the Blossoms in Van Buren. Jessica, my other market manager in Fort Smith, isn't here, but we also have one in Fort Smith. The Blossom is a long-term care and skilled facility, so we do physical therapy. We both have units, male and female, for dementia. Van Buren offers VA, so if you need any kind of skilled or long-term care, we do take VA contracts. My information is in the bag, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I work with Image Strategic Partners and I market for the Oaks Healthcare in Poto. We are also a skilled nursing facility. We offer long-term care, respite, and short-term care for those needing physical, occupational, speech therapy, IV antibiotics, wound care. We also have a home in Stillwell, Brokenbow, and Blackwell. So if you need any help or if you know a loved one in that area, just reach out. My information is in the bag.
Hello, I'm Louise, and I'm a volunteer for the Arkansas Chapter Alzheimer's Association. And I facilitate a couple of support groups in the Fort Smith or the River Valley area. And then we have 3 groups actually running at this point in time. I know that this is Oklahoma. I know where I am. If you're questioning that. But as I understand, there's really not Alzheimer's support groups in this area. So we're only, about 30 minutes. One group meets at Van Buren at Legacy Heights, Memory Lane. Yeah, is where Holly is, which would probably be the closest and easiest because you get right on the highway and you exit and you're right there at their building. And in your bag is a flyer that has all of the support groups and where they are and what time they meet. So if this applies to you or you know someone that it applies to, please share that information. If you're a caregiver for someone that's living with dementia, that's a big load and they need support. We want to provide that for them. So pass that information on. I also want to tell you about this little directory book that's in your green bag. This is Senior Care Alliance Resource Directory. Lots of information in here It's color-coded to kind of help you decide whether it's independent living, assisted living, long-term care, home health, all the things these ladies have talked about this morning. But inside of it, it is one important piece of paper, and it comes right out. So, has anyone ever called 911? Have you ever called 911 in an emergency? You rode in an ambulance? But you know when paramedics come, they want to know who you are and all your medical information. And when you're sick or excited, nervous, you can't even think of anything. You can't answer their questions. But here it is. So this form is in your green folder. When you get home, you take a few minutes out and fill this out. It has everything that paramedics need to know about you. Because you realize they're not your family doctor. When they come to your home, they don't know anything. And so when you put this in their hand, they can skim through here and get the information quickly that they need. This has whether you're do not resuscitate, whether you have a living will, who your doctor is, who your power of attorney is. So fill this out the best that you can. Put it on your refrigerator. And when paramedics walk in, you say, it's on my refrigerator. They'll go get it. It'll save you time and you'll get treatment quicker. So fill this out. It's one page, real easy. Okay? Any concerns, questions? Yes, sir.
Green bag.
Okay, we'll get her one. We'll get her one.
Okay, I hope y'all aren't confused. I'm going to do a real quick demonstration of what we try to talk about here. So we're down here, you're 40 or 50 years old and you don't need any help and you're fully capable of doing everything and you haven't hurt yourself or your back or your knees and you can mow your lawn and do everything. And then let's say you had an accident playing basketball and now you're 55 years old. And you're a little bit more snarky like this gentleman over here. And so when that happens, you might have to take a step this way and you might need outpatient therapy. So a lot of our members are outpatient therapists. And then if that doesn't work and you're not able to do some things at home that you need, but you don't really need medical care at home, you just need an assistant at home to help you, then that's home, like Sarah talked about, home care. So we're going to take another step that way. So if you're doing home care and you don't need any medical thing, but all of a sudden something happened and you developed a wound, or you needed some type of more medical care at home, then you would go home health. And that's what also we talked about. So then you've got that. If you're ready to move out of your home because you're tired of mowing or doing everything that you need to do, and financially you can go to an independent living, which is what I talked about. And then when you start needing assistance, you can go to assisted living, so we're taking another step. Okay, and then if you're in assisted living and you start needing more skilled help there, then you would go to a skilled nursing or nursing home or acute rehab, which Layton talked about. So it depends on what's going on with you. If you've had a stroke or a knee replacement or a hip replacement, then you can go to acute rehab, which is short-term. It's not long-term care. And then hopefully from there you're able to go back home. And then you go way over here and start over. Does that make sense? So it's just a little bit complicated, and it depends on what diagnosis you have or what trouble you're having. And so that's why all of us came today to talk about those things. And I'm sorry if we made it a little bit harder, but we're trying to make it a little bit easier. Okay? Any other questions? Thank y'all for your attention. This is a really nice building. I've never been here, and y'all are blessed to have this. It sounds like y'all's lunch is going to be wonderful. Baked chicken and garlic mashed potatoes. So before we go, we have some door prizes. And,
So we got eight people.
okay, and how many door prizes do we have? Okay, we got about 4 door prizes we want to give away.
Pick numbers. No,
Okay.
pick a number. Pick a number, 1 through 8. 1 through 8, pick one.
Oh, not tell you?
Yeah, tell me. 2.
Okay, she picked 2. Who's the second
Mr.
person?
Sam. Sam McCollum.
Sam,
Okay. Here
you won a door prize.
I didn't know he had a number.
Yeah.
On the list.
He's on
No, I'm
number
using the
2.
sign-in sheet.
Okay, she's using the sign-in sheet. So, it depends on what number, where you were on the sign-in sheet. And we don't know, oh, don't tell us that.
That's my age.
Oh, okay. Okay, Elena, you wanna pick a number between 1 and 8? 6.
6 is Debbie Wright.
Debbie Wright. Debbie, you get a door prize. Thank you, Sarah, for your help. Okay, Amy, pick a number, the number 1.
Number 1 is David Burns.
David Burns.
He's sitting right up. He wasn't, David's going to come over here.
Oh, there he is, way back in the back.
He got past everybody. I don't know how, but he got past.
Who was the first one?
Yeah, he's one of them.
Okay, well, how many, we have 1 more door prize left, so drum roll, and pick a number between 1 and 8, Heather. 3, the number 3 is
Janet Morris.
Janet.
He's down there.
There you go, Janet, congratulations. So thank you guys so much for your attention. Y'all have been a great audience and asked some wonderful questions. And everything that we talked about's in your bag. So we appreciate your